This
I'll
kid
get.
that I know. Camille, do you remember this dude named Dave from the Gritty? He was a bouncer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a crazy ass mullet now.
Does he?
Gee.
Yes.
I ain't getting the mullet, bro.
They put him on ESPN.
Because of his mullet.
No, it's because his dad was wearing a White Sox uniform,
Oh.
No,
like a fucking
because he's
vintage.
black.
I'll send you guys the picture. Hold up.
Derek, you're growing a mullet.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna get like that little mustache going on too.
Mm.
I mean, I already have a mustache. I just gotta shave everything else. I'd have a pretty mighty mustache. Nah, I just look like Bob from Bob's Burgers when I do a mustache.
I'll just throw the picture in this Discord real quick. On my phone.
Bro, if I lose this game, I'm gonna be sick.
Everybody okay? Great.
Sick.
Arrgh.
Let's hope the power doesn't go down. And the backup generators.
There you go.
And the backup generators with it.
Dude, I've had fucking Dave Skylark stuck in my head.
Huh?
From that movie.
Incoming! That's one down!
Oh,
What?
the interview.
Yeah. Dave Skylark?
You think margaritas are gay?
No. Who told you that? My cat isn't cute.
Just want to be the Hokage.
We all, man.
Let it go up, up, up.
This is the.
Derek, you gonna play zombies with us?
I don't know. You guys were playing still.
Not tonight.
Oh, yeah, I'll play.
Probably like tomorrow or Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That shit got old fast.
What did?
The fucking zombies.
Oh, you guys fucking like hardcore played that shit. I was merely at work. I came
Oh no,
home.
I'm talking about this map.
Uh,
we
where's she?
probably put like what, like 5 or 6 hours into it already, Camille?
Yeah.
That was made for the 50th anniversary of the Hope. I remember that.
We have a
I just got
pretty
back
good
from school.
understanding of what needs to be done.
Dad set candles on the
Done. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did 5 out of the 9 things that you need to do.
Yeah.
And one of the things you need to do is upgrade Klaus. Just need. Yo, we've definitely gotten him 25 kills. I think it's more than 25.
I don't know. 25 is a decent amount of zombies.
Seriously, don't get yourself killed.
Every time we
Yeah.
It's a nice
fucking try to
cigarette
get him
case, but
kills,
it's
he
still
gets.
just a cigarette case.
You're shitting me.
Oh my god, I'm just so fucking disgustingly good at this game, I guess.
What, TFT?
Yeah.
You ain't so bad. Here's something for the trouble.
What do I put in here?
There are a huge pack of
Put this guy in here.
Trevor, did you get your graphics card yet?
No.
Yo, how long ago did you order that?
Oh, like a month plus. Let's take a look. I do have the ability to roll it into a different
Damn right we left the lab. What's
Yeah,
left
it's
there
probably gonna
worth
come out some
dying
new shit
for?
by the time you get that.
You let them get away.
so that's what I
That
mean,
no
like
account
if
for
they
Crawford
can't
and
get
his
the
crew are even more worthless than I could have imagined. They've abandoned their post.
so yeah, cuz I got like the EVGA
My research?
for the Win 3.
That's,
Oh, dude.
you can't
That's where it's at.
possibly understand the enormity of what you've done
But
for
if they
me.
don't like if I
And
don't
what,
want to
pray
wait any
tell, is the
longer, then
status
I
of our
can
raptidons?
like find something else that they do have in stock a little bit faster. So, also there's an interesting store that I just found. Let me try to find it for you guys real quick.
That complicates the equations. No matter, I have the research. Excellent. If we're done here, I'd like to get back to work.
OG
You
10K
understand?
Tech. I believe they're out of Ohio. But they get pretty frequent shipments.
OG Bobby Johnson.
Actually, there is something else. Why do you suppose Auntie Cleo's would want to market diet toothpaste to the lower? Yes. There's something amiss here. It nags at me like a sore tooth, but by the architect, this could be a disaster. That would have been enough before, but you questioning my motives, my compassion? All I cared about before was Byzantium. I believed getting there was everything, that my life would finally have meaning. You're right. And what's worse, I've always known it. But there's nothing to be done. This is the life I've made for...
Doc Crane better get over himself.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Still a lot of raptidons out there.
Any news? Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my... No kidding? This is gonna make me so popular. I mean, with... Take this. You earned it. Pleasure doing business.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it. You...
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
It's on account of your stance.
Welcome back, Cap. How? I'll be.
Battery. Thank you, customer. Sam. We guarantee it's the only sanitation and maintenance. All SAM units travel fully assembled and SAM units live to...
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
It's fucking useless.
Beep beep boop bop boop beep.
Rizzo's purple berry fudge. Salt salad.
Give me Sean too, please.
It's almost time for today's episode. What's that? What'd you turn up? Well, that's just swell. A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. If Auntie Cleo's exporting wraps from Monarch... Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame? Darnation. It sounded like a gold mine, but maybe that's just my old... I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing that. Anytime.
Hey, you. Looking for something? Where do you think you're going? Hey, nice form. Good delivery, too. You looking to join Captain Harlow's crew, huh? All right, go on through. Got my sights on you.
That machine stole my bits. Why do we even have one?
Ow.
had a good haul? No freighters, no jobs, no contracts for weeks.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man? I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. It's been 5 years, Clyde. The best thing you can say is, hey there, Hullhead?
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word with your captain. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
Felix will always have a place in this crew. He's family to us now.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy. I imagine he has. I was a mentor to the boy during his formative years. You might say I have an elder brotherly interest in his development.
Oh, it would have been nice to know that sometime in the last, hang on, doing some math? Half a decade?
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon is. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy. That one day, he and I would change the colony together.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice,
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix.
Love you too.
But I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie.
Yes.
When the day of...
Your shirt in the wash.
What are you looking for? Woo!
This game fucking sucks.
Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's... Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years.
Sorry.
When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on... Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. Remember, I want proof. Here, my token. Let's hear. A revolution is the work hard.
That was
A
Alright, boys, I'm hopping off.
Love you.
Love you too.
Take it easy, Camille.
Just kiss.
Peace.
Peace.
What do you...
What's
Clyde's
he
got a
doing?
crew of his own, huh? Did you want to ask? I know.
Like, what
Clyde
could he
comes
be
off
doing?
rougher than Mantisaur hide.
I know Alexa's closing the bar tonight. Like, he doesn't have anything.
You think he's using me? that he's probably using me. Yeah, you're right. I guess he thinks I'm still just some wide-eyed... Maybe we should go have a word with Trask.
I think that's a good idea. Hey, woo! You wanted to fight me?
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Ritos knock you out all. A CCN 76 paranoid
This is Halcyon News.
You mind trying to have a Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson? All right. I'm gonna take your word for it. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know. Please, just... That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I want. Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the groundbreak. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend.
So Clyde sent Trask the same message he sent me. What's the problem?
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. He was here to collect his personals. No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting in... Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day.
Hey, yeah, boyo. Oh, tasty. Yeah.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Alright, now I'm gonna go work out. You boys gonna be on later?
Probably not. I'll go to bed like half an hour.
Enjoy the rest of your night, my man.
Okay.
There. They must be AFK.
Woo!
Tell him I said peace. Peace, brother.
Peace out.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me. Former wife. And if you so much as her... Yeah, okay. I'm having a conversation with a hired killer, but thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead. Harlow wants my ring? Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. A ring? How do I know that I could... You've got good instincts, then. You were right not to trust Harlow. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You can't be serious. I've known the guy for years.
Yeah, that's about how I reacted when I found out. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task. Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my... Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes... With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted capped. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Only that's not what happened. You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back. Here, take the...
Pee pee poo poo. Oh shit. Fuck. What you want?
What's the word? What's the... So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse. I hope you never have to discover what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes to an end.
Trask had some things to say about you, and I've got my own misgivings.
That's a damning accusation. Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own... Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine... You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face. I was dealing with a traitor. You'll understand if I play my... You're a sensible woman, Captain. I'm glad you understand.
Understand what? Boss, we got evidence.
Oh, come on, Felix. I can't pay my soldiers in ideological purity.
I don't really work for the board.
Trask.
Those You've got a lot. How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Heads up, boss!
Any options?
So it is.
Trask.
That's a damn... Trask? Listen to me, Felix. Don't go jumping to conclusions. This isn't what it looks like.
Yeah, because it looks like you've been taking money from the board.
Oh, come on, Felix. I can't pay my soldiers in ideology. Captain, I hope Trask hasn't tricked you into believing his ridiculous accusations.
I don't know about this, boss. You've been... Sure, boss.
You don't have to do this. You're a free...
Then I choose not to get on my boss's bad side. Sorry, Clyde. If you wanted me on your crew, you should have been the first to ask.
Then I suppose there's nothing more left to be said. Goodbye, Captain. Take good care of Felix, Captain.
Boss, when we get back to the ship... We need to talk. Listen, boss. I owe you an apology. You took a chance with me back on the Groundbreaker. Nah, Clyde wasn't important. Knowing you can count on me, there was something else on my mind, honestly. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board? I just hope I never turn out like that. Selling my soul for... Thanks for the vote of confidence, Bob. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm glad I didn't go back to Harlow. I've got all... Thanks for...
Bum 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 bum. Whee! And another thing.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. To return. One piece, Captain.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on your feet. That said, he's also a wanted criminal. For information regarding... I understand you've infiltrated the Ministry. The things you discovered there must... Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of... I know this must come as a surprise to you.
The powerful make the mistakes, and the powerless are left paying the price, as it has always been. Tell me, Adjutant, have you anything to offer beyond the usual false platitudes?
I'm offering decisive action, Vicar DeSoto. I can no longer depend on lazy, weak-willed bureaucrats to help me rescue Halcyon.
Is that why we were suffering plague in Edgewater? Malnutrition? All those folks sick and dying, and you knew why the whole time?
Yes, Miss Holcomb, we knew why. We've known for some time that Edgewater was dying. The colony itself is dying. The suffering you experienced in Edgewater, the disease, the starvation, will soon spread across Halcyon. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse. I'll answer. The lifetime. Phineas Wells does not have a plan. He has an obsession. Halcyon is already starving. We can't possibly help me execute the lifetime employment program. And you will have earned a place of honor in Byzantium. When I first discovered the truth, I was shocked. Even disgusted. But we have become lazy. I admit, I occasionally fantasize about making an executive decision. Do you have any idea how much paperwork is involved in ordering someone's execution? When you turned Phineas Wells over to me, I knew I could rely, and you... Do you know how many meetings We've already crossed the point of no return. This is a permanent famine, Captain. We've done all we can to curb... A famine is a problem of... I'm sure you remember Dr. Anton Crane. His research was... The solution is a temporary one. Before long, our workers are going to... I don't... Sensible as well as modern. You should be proud of yourself, Captain. You're on the verge of... I've made arrangements for you to journey to the Hope. Once the Hope is in position... You've proven yourself... Give yourself some credit, Captain. Thank you. Revenge is a powerful motive. You've done... Wells was... all... Yet.
Yeah, no. No, I'm not doing that. What? What?
I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn?
The transmission. Mm-hmm. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
I'm in love with the cocoa.
Wow.
Wow.
Dave's back.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi, Dave.
Hi.
What'd you do, Dave?
I went down in the basement and I hurt myself a little bit.
Oh. You tore some muscle?
Yeah, it's that good kind of hurt.
The good hurt?
Yeah.
Or like the, oh shit, I fucked some up.
I like to find a nice happy medium. I like to be right on that border of I should probably go to the doctor, and man, that was a pretty good workout. I don't like going to doctors.
Ah, I remember you. You must have received my wireless. Thank the law.
I
What
like
a
getting
great
to the
risk
point where I rip the muscle off the bone. Cause some big damage.
I like that feeling of all the blood leaving your stomach and making you nauseous, but
like,
you just keep going anyway, and then you throw up all over yourself. You just keep working out.
You know when like something snaps and like it just kind of like rolls up under your skin? That's what I like.
Yeah. Get a nice pec tear and then just start doing
I asked you here
push-ups.
because I have a working
Oh, yeah.
prototype of...
Cry while I'm doing it.
The schematics you fetched for me lent themselves well to... The market's already saturated. Given your
Yeah, give me your flamethrower. I like it.
I believe we have.
Dave.
What's up?
I drank your Corona.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. But good news. I bought more.
If you drink it as a reward because you worked out, then that's okay. I don't mind that. I can't get mad at you for that.
Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest.
No, I didn't drink it. I'm drinking my vodka pink lemonade right now.
I know. Emily would have told me.
Happy Thursday, Emily.
She tells me everything.
And Derek's doing that weird thing again, Dave. He's spinning around like a clock on his bed.
Nah, but I've been. It ain't nice to give folks a nickname. Of course, that don't.
Hey. Oh, that's just Frida. She's the first rapt I ever. It had been when I was a kid, so. Oh, sure. Once in a while. Don't.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of hentai lately. I mean anime.
Oh, yeah? What kind of anime do you watch?
Usually like as a girl gets like real weird with like her brother.
Welcome to Ambrose.
Ani-chan, you said we were gonna get married when we were kids.
Please follow. Do not stray from.
You're my sister.
We're not known for going where we're told, but we'll see what we can do.
Oh no! We should check to see he's all right.
I've never seen a more effective argument against blindly following a preordained.
This unit is under construction. Thank you for your patience.
I don't know what they have heard about me, but I'm a motherfucking PIMP.
This unit expresses.
Dave, can you say your catchphrase for me? Do it, Dave. Do it. Say it.
Hiya.
Oh, you did it. Crazy boy. Crazy boy.
Those big empty windows. Feels like the building's watching me. Oh, Law, I'm getting goosebumps.
People will go to extraordinary lengths to define themselves, won't they? This is just a facade to hide behind.
It's hammer time.
It's so empty. Oh, Captain, something here don't feel right.
This place has the distinct feeling of a crypt.
Oh my law, this is just like that episode of Virginia Yang, Girl Detective, where the old fella dies and his nurse inherits his house. What if we find a body? Join me for a drink, Miss whoever you are. So who the devil are you? You don't say. Well, make yourself at home, Captain. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass. To Gorgon. To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star. I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose, but you can keep it short and call me Minnie. Now, what brings you to my house, gorgeous? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company. A severed arm? How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop? Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles.
The more lost we feel, the more we put on a show for others.
But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now? I sent Lucky on a dangerous mission to the Gorgon asteroid. Whoever found his remains must have wanted to inform the next of kin. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback. Excellent deduction. I can tell I found the right woman for the job. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job. You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I ain't know about.
I don't believe you thought this through. Or much else, for that matter.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands. I like my employees well-groomed. Appearances are everything in high society. The man lost an arm. What are the odds of that happening twice? Of course, Gorgon is a treacherous place. and my own family's involvement with it has been fraught. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck. I wish I could say otherwise. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home.
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother all of a sudden like that. I'm sorry to hear it, ma'am.
Thank you. Ambrose ladies are supposed to be resilient to the unexpected, but this was especially hard on me. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the... Everything you can imagine in the dereliction of duty, circulating anti-corporate
Damn,
memos, taking longer than average coffee breaks.
Making me
list
burp
goes
and
on.
shit.
Mother
Oh, my
would
bad.
not have allowed Project Gorgon to fail. Something happened on that asteroid, and my family took the fall for it.
Oh man, my birthday's coming up. When you get buck wild?
The 10th, right?
Yeah. You have a good memory. My memory's fucking ass.
Yeah, I feel like I've gotten dumber over the years. Like,
I feel
compared to how I was when I was like 15, 16, I feel like I'm fucking retarded.
all that damn weed.
Drinking and just... I
You know,
definitely got dumber.
Dave, you just need to read a book. Read a little Catcher in the Rye.
The truth. Mother is gone, Gorgon is silent, and I deserve answers.
You know who's got really good memory?
I admired Mother,
Dave.
but we weren't close.
Camille.
She disapproved.
I was saying, other Dave has a pretty
Everything
fucking good
about me,
memory.
really. I couldn't measure
Camille,
up to her
he has
example.
photographic
She
memory.
didn't make time for us. I remember
I'm a little
thinking
jealous.
she never wanted a
That dude's
child,
fucking smart.
and never forgave me for being one.
I like
Naive and
remember shit.
irresponsible
I
as
like the
was.
weirdest moments. But you know, whenever you need to know something on the spot, just doesn't fucking come.
Even so, one must be careful of obsession.
Mother worked herself to the bone. She wanted to make the colony a better place, no matter who or what got sacrificed along the way. She never spared a thought for those of us who cherished her, who suffered for her idea of progress. It was difficult on us, but not so difficult for her. Mother and Gorgon were made for each other. I had the misfortune to be stuck in the middle. I don't know, and Spacer's Choice won't say. They don't discuss anything that tarnishes their brand. Gorgon has a dark history. The project fell apart. Personnel were shuffled across the system. With Mother gone, now I'm all that's left. Father lost more than his job on Gorgon. I'll say no more than that. The asteroid may look like a glittering jewel, but I assure you the resemblance ends there. Gorgon is poisonous to the core. One might even say cursed. I need your help, Captain. Project Gorgon killed Mother and disgraced the Ambrose name, and no one has been held accountable. Spacer's Choice buried the past like a dirty secret. Neither. It's vindication I want. Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth kicking and screaming
Oh my
into
God.
the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's
I
choice.
save this?
All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon.
You don't have Instagram,
in the
right?
heart of the old research facility.
You don't have Instagram, do you?
No.
So if I like send you something from you can't open it. I'll just post a screenshot.
It's fucked up.
I mean, she posted it herself.
Perhaps then you can put your mother's ghost to rest.
You do all that for me? I was hoping you'd take the job, but I didn't expect you to care. I believe you're the first person to ever side with me against the corporation. It's a refreshing change. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks. I told him everything I've told you. There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack.
Oh, you think maybe they got a little mascot? Like a sprat in a tiny hat?
Just so we understand each other, money is no object.
You ever seen the
I'm willing
Leprechaun
to
movies?
squander the family fortune
Yeah.
if you get me what I want.
You ever seen
Between your
Leprechaun in the
payments and
Hood?
any salvage you
I
come
have.
across, you'll walk away from this rich
The
enough to
Leprechaun
buy a
movies are
mansion of your own.
they're something
How
else.
does that sound? The cash? No one's ever done this before, and the only person who tried is a corpse. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels. Spacer's Choice should be the one apologizing, but thank you. Sincerely. A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
Mysterious heiress, unexpected gainful employment. It's like something out of a detective serial.
Don't worry about us. We're well versed in helping ourselves to anything that's not nailed down.
After I am quite the thief. What am I gonna not steal everything? Not mean, Dave.
Yeah, I feel you.
I just wish my fucking lockpicking was higher so I can get in the door. I want to get through there. Let me in. Let me in. This looks like a fake door I can't go in. Oh my god, Dave. Look at her butt. Her butt's big, Dave. She's got a big butt.
Sound like fucking Kai.
That what it sounds like?
Yeah. Feel so nauseous.
Did you work out too hard? Feeling a little shaky wicky?
I don't know.
Icky Vicky icky, yeah.
My throat's been sore for the past couple days.
Oh, come here. I'll massage it for you.
And I don't know, my appetite's been kind of shitty.
What?
No, I was saying my appetite's been really shitty.
Oh.
I just haven't been hungry.
How are you gonna get gains if you don't eat, Dave?
I don't know. I already lost like 5 pounds.
Look at you. You're skin and bones.
I know.
I got supplies if you need them. No one lasts long on Gorgon unprepared. You looking for supplies, stranger? Let's stock up here. If you run low on bullets out in Gorgon's far reaches, there ain't no one round here liable to help you out. Let me know if you're looking for something particular. You mean you came out to this asteroid without knowing nothing about it? Me too. Heard it was wild here and couldn't resist. Trouble is, if you wander off to somewhere you oughtn't be, like way out in Gorgon's farthest reaches, odds are slimmer of your bits finding their way to my pockets. If you want my advice, stick close to the Sprat Shack, unless you fancy having your limbs torn off and eaten. I figured not. Look, I ain't stopping you from wandering elsewhere. But if you do, be sure you watch out for the Marauders. That's the #1 thing. You watch out for Marauders, Mance, and Charles from accounting, and you'll probably be fine. Only the meanest Marauder on Gorgon, and also anywhere else. That man is crazier than a bag of canids and twice as likely to bite. He will bust your head open like an overripe mock apple if he so much as sees you. I ain't joking. He'll snap you in half like stale bread noodles. Sorry. Been a minute since I last. Charles from accounting is like... Imagine if you took 3 of the most howling mad marauders you could find and mashed them together. That and a rocket launcher. Did I not mention that? Right, sorry. He's got a rocket launcher. I don't know. Hard to guess how many he's killed, given the explosions tend to... I'm joking. No one
I'm starting to wonder if there ain't a person on this rock entirely out of their minds.
Look, long story short, you do not fuck with Chuck. Best to avoid the Marauder camp entirely. Yeah? The Marauder camp way out to the east. That's what I... And I sure hope you're asking so you can keep a safe... Huh? Oh, you don't gotta worry about that. It's got something to do with that scrapped Spacer's Choice project. Damn alarm's been hollering at us for 5... You know, I don't dream anymore. It's all, please evacuate in an orderly fashion. I won't stop you if you want to have a go at it. But so you know, it's gonna take more than giving that... I know, because even Von Hoffman couldn't bash it in. And I seen that tough son of a gun throw man clean across the Sprat Shack one time like he... Only that Spacer's Choice shut it down and... From what I heard, some of their folks got left behind even. Don't seem like the project ended well. Found a pickaxe in the mine like none I've ever seen before. Could be awful useful if you're the...
This dilapidated state of existence awaits all Halcyon. The board persists in their reckless disregard for anything but profit.
Little bit of wee wee, little bit of poo poo. This is the remix to Ignition and Dave Chappelle.
This unit is currently, please return. Error. Tilt alarm engaged. This unit will now engage. This unit is current. Please return. Have a
Done.
You have an unpaid balance. This
Come here. Let's have a chat. All right, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now. Good. Look up. Now look down. Thank you. Got him from my mother. You're doing swell. Now, name and occupation. Good enough for me. You're cleared to pass. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place. Welcome to the Sprat Shack. You can head on downstairs. Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruin. The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change. Never for the better. First, they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves, on account of how they soiled themselves. After that, they're gone. Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen This is the Sprat Shack, the most remote watering hole in the system. Rule number 1, no fighting. Rule number 2, wipe your feet on the way downstairs. We're the only hospitable place on this rock. I want to keep it that. Just don't. Bouncer, bodyguard, law enforcer. I make sure the Sprat Shack gets only the highest caliber of clientele.
That's us.
Yes, your presence screams high class.
We get a lot of brand-loyal corporate types, and a lot of cutthroat freelancer types.
Both sides have their share of dirty scoundrels. And I hate dirt. This is a sublight bar, so most of our regulars come to plunder the old lab. The facility's locked up behind miles of red tape. Something bad happened here. Space Marauders outnumber the rest of us 10 to 1. This place is under a dark cloud, stranger. Stay cool.
Oh, ugh. This place smells like Felix's birth.
A true den of iniquity. How refreshing.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be? Bottoms up. I assume you're here for... Even if I did, I ain't supposed to play favorites. Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new... Lucky. Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the... That's where the top rungers at Spacer's Choice came up with slogans of marketing. Lucky never told me why it was so important. Awful shame about what happened. You really want to hear my story? Law, most everyone around here is sick to death of it, but last I saw of Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid dragging a bloody limb. So I kicked the canid, scared it off. Get this, the canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human arm. Anyway, the arm was clutching a phonograph that mentioned someone named Alex Hawthorne. I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who... So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon Parcel Service. They even gave me a No kidding. And now you're here? I'm glad I was here to see this confluence of events, you know? I figured Hawthorne would want to know what happened to his pal. Help Lucky get his affair. Oh, I hate to see people... Third floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help you. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just... Spacer's Choice used to brew pharmaceuticals in these parts. That's why the asteroid smells like an old... They say Adrena Time came from here. Just down the road at the old R&D lab. Very hush-hush. Roscoe might tell you more. He spent some time around here before the bar opened up. There's always Leonora, my favorite customer over in the storage room. He's been here since opening day. I think he told me he got left behind when Spacer's Choice pulled out. Roscoe's drinks are on the house. We all know how it feels to get left behind. He'll be all right. He's with the family now, and we take care of our own. He didn't tell me, and I didn't ask. If you believe the chatter, a lot of good folks got left behind, and a lot of bad folks made it out. Nice lady. Been coming around a lot these past few months. She spends most of her days drinking alone. I think she's looking to hire someone. Now that you mention it, I thought I saw those two sharing stories. I don't speak ill of the dead, but Leonora deserves better company. What her friend... I doubt anyone knows the full story. One day the And the weirdest thing of all, Adrenatime still hit the market. Me, I never touch the stuff. Damn right we are. We've got drugs, scrap metal, prototype weapons, drugs, money, and more drugs. When Spacer's Choice evacuated, everyone dropped their gear and ran. Most, of course, the real treasure is whatever's locked up in the old facility. You got... Yes and no. The Sprat Shack used to be a shipping and receiving warehouse. When Spacer's Choice pulled their guys off-world, Sublight moved in to salvage what we could, and they put me in... Yes and no. Rumor has it there's a Sprat wandering around the Groundbreaker, and he's the legal owner of the Sprat. See, Hagen didn't want a paper trail that led back if there were any legal problems.
Most businesses in Halcyon are run by sprats, but this is the first I've heard of it being...
You think a Sprat could own Edgewater? Oh, imagine one wearing Mr. Thompson's little hat!
Anyway, that's what the paperwork said. Easy. His name's Matt. The beautiful thing is, no one could tell Matt Sprat apart from an ordinary vermin. I think that's got... Never thought about that. Shit. As far as business arrangements go, this one's... Yes and no. They didn't even serve... Yeah. Again, that one was Hagen's idea. Thirsty people come and go from all over the... That's how we get the unconventional goods anyhow. I'll set 'em up.
You're a humbug, Trixie, and worse, a thief.
I can't steal what's lawfully mine.
You, think the folks here like strangers?
Who's this now?
Jerome would have loved this place.
Someone's in here. Olaf, it's coming back up again.
Think they stick the preservative in before or after the eye comes out?
Alright, Dave, I'm going to bed.
Man.
Night night. And remember,